Hello and welcome to the Sketchbook Club. This is my first video on a page that I hope is going to have many videos dedicated to art and art making and honing in on our art skills. And today specifically, I want to talk about value. In your sketchbook, what I'd like you to do is to begin by creating a whole bunch of like little rock type shapes. Think of them as imperfect circles. And you can make some big and some small. Notice that I am overlapping many of them, putting some behind the other, and then leaving some negative space in there. I have one big one here on the left side of the composition that sort of is going to dictate the composition. And after I've got, my pebbles or rocks kind of spread about and overlapped and going off the page, then I'm going to shade them. I'm going to create a range of value from dark to light. I'm going to make the outside edges very dark and gradually get lighter as I reach the sort of center of the pebble or rock or whatever. And you'll notice that I'm using the edge of my pencil and I'm using the tip of my pencil. So both can be effective here. You'll notice that I'm not smearing or smudging it with my finger. I think we want to avoid that. If later on you want to try to blend it with paper towel or a blending stump, that certainly is appropriate. But right now we're going to use our pencil. So it's going to take a little bit more patience, and it's going to force us to practice our control of value with graphite. And so I'm just kind of going from one to the next and, shading them over and over again. And it might feel a little bit redundant, but in the end, it's great practice, and it will, allow us to get better. And in the meantime, we'll create kind of a interesting little composition, interesting little drawing. Another thing I want you to note that's very important is that I'm shading in the direction of the object itself. So these are circular in nature, so I want to shade circular. That's about it. Enjoy.